Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Michelle, and I am going to be doing the weekly reading for all signs. This is for the collective, and yeah, we're gonna see what's going on, tapping into the energies of the week. So it may not play out exactly this way this week, but yeah, energetically speaking. Let's see what's going on. Jojo made it and Rest Mojo as well. Thanks for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I'm going to start with the Kipper deck and clarify it with some other deck or two. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we've got Coffin, number 19. Community, 39. Toil and Labor, 38. Official Person, 22. And Gift, 17. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So there's some ending here. I suppose it could be a death. Someone died and it's bringing the community together. But it could just be where there's some kind of ending within a community. Maybe you're leaving a community, friends, family, a job. Um, and there's some kind of um, there's a need to rebuild yourself. This toil and labor. It's putting in the effort, working towards building yourself up, working towards a new beginning. This official person could be it could be a boss. Maybe you've left one job and you're starting another. Maybe that's a new community that you're joining. So, right, like, new coworkers, new boss, working hard to prove yourself, to build yourself up. Could also be where somebody recognizes you. So if it's not a job, you're moving into a new phase in your life. Maybe you're working on some kind of project. Somebody, I feel like this official person sees you. They recognize the effort you're putting in. In this community, all these people they look very happy and smiley. So you're moving to you're surrounded, you're going to be, if this hasn't happened yet, you're going to be surrounded by people who are enjoyable to be around. And even if whatever you're having to do, however you're having to rebuild, is intense, takes a lot of time and effort, you're okay with it because you know it, it's all about the people. um you can have the best job in the world, but if the people around you suck, it can really just make it be the worst job ever. And so having these people here makes it worth it. This could be a labor of love as well. But I feel like, again, I'm going to say it, I feel like this official person sees you. Hey, the sun made it. Hello. Good morning. Um, you're being recognized and given a gift for all your effort. There's something really good coming out of this ending. Even if it was difficult at first. you're being rewarded for your efforts. And it could even be where, the universe is giving you a gift through, I mean, that's kind of, I was going to say, let me finish my thought, through putting people on your path who recognize you. The gift doesn't have to be even a physical gift, it can be acknowledgement, appreciation. But I was going to say, like, basically, that's kind of how it works. The universe is always has a hand in things and puts those people and circumstances along our path to help us, even if it doesn't always feel like help. But in this case, it's like, I don't know, I feel like you're going to feel very satisfied. You're going to be like, oh, a gift, yay. And I mean, Christmas is coming, so you know maybe your boss is giving you a nice little bonus or something. It does feel very, very much like work, but it doesn't have to be. So, okay, let me go with I'm gonna go with my guardian tarot, my creepy tree friends. One more shuffle. Sorry, let me get one more shuffle. That one was kind of crappy. Okay, here we go. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Three of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. Wow. This is maybe this is what's ending. So you're dealing with this situation. Are, have been, continue to, you with the situation where you've come to a crossroads. You've put a lot of time and effort and energy into something, and you find that you feel like you're just pouring constantly pouring yourself into something and not seeing any returns. You could be feeling defeated and desiring a new beginning. There's a lot of like fantasizing, contemplating, you want something that is fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling, and you have not had that. I'm getting like something is dying on the vine or has died on the vine. Um you want a broader perspective, and you're tapping into your strength because whatever the situation is, it has caused you some incredible heartbreak, disappointment. You feel like you've been manipulated. I'm getting manhandled, um, deceived. You were told something, and then, you know, what you got was something totally different. And it's heartbreaking. And you're just, all you want is peace and happiness, and you want to feel appreciated for the efforts that you do put in, and you haven't been. You could be a parent, and you're just, you're trying to make a good life for your child, for your family. You could be a single parent, but you're just you're realizing that no matter how much effort you put into something, into this thing in particular, you're never going to get the payout that you need and also that you know you deserve. Could have a lot of earth in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You just yeah, you want peace. You want to provide a safe place for your child, for your family. You want to you want to create security and comfort for yourself and your life. And you definitely don't want to deal with anybody's shenanigans. And I think that's exactly what's happening with that coffin is you finally are like, no, I'm done. I can't do this. And you know, it it reaches that point, like, say it is a job where you've been staying in it because you're like, but it pays the bills, but I get the benefits, but I need to provide for my child. And if I leave, I don't know what's gonna happen. And it reaches that point where you're like, it's just not even worth it. Especially if you're like, oh, my child comes first, and you have people who are like, what are you talking about? No, your priority is this. And you're kind of to the point where you're like, okay, I can figure something else out. This is not worth it. So, okay, yes, I will pick some cards from the Tarot of Transcendence. Seven of Pentacles again. Ten of Wands. Judgment. That's Libra energy. Six of Pentacles. And Five of Cups. Wow, 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 wow. I feel like this is basically saying the same thing as I just said. It's reiterating the fact that you've put a lot of effort, a lot of time and energy and effort into something. It has been heavy. It has been a burden. You have people weighing on you, expecting more than you can give, or expecting you to give everything, and you have given everything, and they're like, no, you need to give more, and you're just like like you feel depleted. And then there's a I love this card, because here they've been in the desert for who knows how long, and then there's this shining palace off in the distance. And this is like, I feel like that speaks to you deciding to drop the burden. It's like whatever this new community is, it's that shining beacon in the distance, and you're like, it gives you this renewed sense of like excitement and joy. The guy on the camel, he's got his hands up, like, pumped, like, yes, yes, finally I'm not going to be like lost in the desert anymore on this never ending treadmill, just going in circles, no end in sight. Finally there's some kind of shining light. This Judgment card is so great. It's I feel like maybe you're being recognized finally. Keep coming back to the job thing, but maybe like you, you somebody shows up like a headhunter or something, or they're like, I noticed you and your skills. I noticed how hard you work. You have a lot to offer. Someone is maybe they've seen you in some capacity doing your thing. Work They know what a hard worker you are, and it's like they show up, or whatever thing this is, yeah, that kind of crosses your path, or that you suddenly find, it suddenly puts you in the spotlight. Got the audience here. I mean, yeah, maybe you are a dancer. But it's this is the universe kind of smiling down on you, like whatever you've been through has not been in vain. There's been a lesson that you've had to learn from it, but now here's your reward. You haven't all your efforts have not gone unnoticed. And you're suddenly launched into the spotlight. And you're receiving a gift. Yeah, this is the gift. You feel like you've been brought to your knees from this situation, and someone's showing up and just like pouring it into your hands. Which is amazing. And you're just like, what? Like, you didn't, someone with scale, someone's bringing balance. This is this official person. They're finally you're getting this recognition, and you're just, I feel like it brings you to your knees, and you're just like, speechless. And you're like, oh, this this is what I was hoping for, what I was praying for, what I was wishing for and fantasizing about, and it actually came to pass. And you leave whatever situation this was before, you leave it in your dust. And this could be where somebody that you're leaving behind is grieving that you're suddenly gone. They didn't appreciate what they had while they had it. Here you are in the spotlight, and they're like, ah, dang, what did I miss? It makes me I have this, like, it makes me think of stories, like with authors, for example, who submit their stories to all of these different publishers, and they're rejected over and over and over again. And then finally somebody accepts their story, and it becomes a multi mega million hit. Like, it puts them on the map in a major way. Stephen King comes to mind. I think that happened with J.K. Rowling as well. Anyway, um all all those publishers who said no, oh man, you know that they're feeling so sad that they missed out. And that's what's happening here. Somebody saw your potential, not just potential, but your abilities, and believed in you and gave you that chance, brought you that balance. Somebody else is very, very sad about their poor choices and how they treated you, how they yeah, we'll just leave it at that, how they treated you. So let me finish with Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. Wisdom of Avalon. All right. The owl, deception and wisdom. Perception, deception and perception. And the serpent, knowledge and healing. I think I need to do two more. The Grail Knight, romance, illusion, and seeking the sacred. And the Queen, woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, and friendships. Okay. Hang on, let me look at these. Yeah, this owl. You were deceived. You were deceived and manipulated. This wasn't simply somebody who just overlooked your abilities. It's someone who, probably did recognize what you had going on, and they were jealous, or, wanted to, they had their own um I can't think of the word. Um they wanted to get themselves ahead. They saw that you had the chance to, and they wanted to do it first. Something funky happened. You were deceived, but it helped you to gain some kind of wisdom, to understand your own worth, or to begin to at least dream about having something better. Your perception has changed, or is changing, will change very soon. Your perception of yourself, of what you actually have to offer, that it is so much more than somebody has been leading you to believe. Knowledge and healing, wisdom, knowledge, healing. You are healing after you have this perception shift because of this community, this group of people who actually love you and believe in you, who appreciate you. God, that feeling, to feel appreciated, is so huge when you put in effort, when you put all of yourself into something, to just get that thank you. Wow, you're doing an amazing job. Like, that can mean everything. Romance, illusion, and seeking the sacred. The Grail Knight. Um, Through this knowledge and healing, you're seeing beyond the illusion of whatever has been fed to you. You you are now seeking what's sacred to you. Whatever situation you have been in was not sacred. It was suppressing your energy, your light, your essence. The sacred, it's that thing, it's that quest, that goal, that thing that gets you up in the morning, that makes you feel excited and inspired. And who knows, maybe you do have some romance coming in if you're single and looking for that, because your energy is changing, and as your frequency increases, goes up, you start to attract in more and more of the good stuff. And the queen, friendships, feminine power, it's knowing your worth and sitting there being very receptive. People, like I said, you're going to be getting gifts, accolades, and you humbly and gracefully accept. Gracefully and gratefully accept, because you now know your worth, or will, very soon. And yeah, romance and sexuality. Yeah. Yeah, there definitely could be someone coming in for you. Again, if that's what, if you're looking for something romantic, it's sort of a byproduct of what you've been through. And that's part of the reason why you needed to go through this, because it has elevated you within your own mind, within your own heart, and then that gets reflected to you by the world around you. So, um, it looks beautiful. And if you're still in this place of funkiness, trust that you are being guided, that it will shift. And once that shift happens, it's like an avalanche, and it's just, the snowball. It's just going to get bigger and faster, and the momentum's going to be crazy. And such a beautiful gift is coming to you. So, anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, and Darlene Lisa's here too. Yay. Thanks everyone for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. Oh, and rest of your week too. And thanks again for liking, subscribing, and sharing.